Welcome to Sierra University Library's video tutorials. This video will demonstrate how to use the Gale Virtual Reference Library. The Virtual Reference Library contains thousands of subject or specialized encyclopedias in areas like energy, crime, food, the Renaissance, and many more, and they are all online for you to access via the library webpage. Subject encyclopedias are important because they give you an overview of a topic and will have reliable and authoritative sources to use in your paper or project. They're a great place to start your research. To begin, go to the library webpage at www.lasierra.edu/library. If you're searching from on campus, go directly to the library database page by clicking on Journal Articles and Databases. If you're searching from off-campus, you must click on the off-campus link first. Then input your La Sierra email, username, and password. This is the same username and password you use for your My Campus login or Blackboard. You should now be back on the library webpage and can begin searching the databases. Click on the Gale Virtual Reference Library on the right-hand side. You now have access to thousands of encyclopedia articles that are quality sources for your papers and projects. You are joining the scholarly conversation. Let's do a search for Cesar Chavez, the famous advocate for migrant worker rights. You can see that the Gale Virtual Reference Library gives you suggestions as to what you might type in. Sometimes those are helpful, but let's ignore those for now by clicking outside the search box and click on the search icon. You can now pick the encyclopedia articles that look good to you and email them to yourself. Look carefully and notice that the articles come from different encyclopedias. Depending on the emphasis of the encyclopedia, you will see your topic through different lenses or viewpoints. The first encyclopedia is the International Encyclopedia of the Social Sciences. The third is West's Encyclopedia of American Law. The fifth is the Gale Encyclopedia of American Law. These are actually the same encyclopedia. One is newer than the other. This is the third edition, published in 2010. This is the second edition, published in 2005. If two encyclopedias are the same, it's usually a good idea to pick the most up-to-date encyclopedia. If you're not sure if the article is useful, click on the title and open it up and read it. Continue looking through your search results, evaluating and selecting articles. Once you've saved the articles you like, go to Saved Articles. At this point, you can print, email, export to a citation tool, or download your articles. Usually we'll email. Type in your email. This does not have to be your campus email. We suggest you change the content type to PDF and make sure you pick the citation style your professor requires. Your options in this database are APA or MLA. Fill in the subject line so you know what the email is about. And click Send. In seconds, you will have authoritative articles on Cesar Chavez waiting in your email box. If you want to do another search right away, you can remove articles from the Chavez search by clicking on Remove All, or they will show up in any subsequent searches you do until you log out. Let's remove all and go back to Advanced Search. If you forget this step, no worries, you can always remove them later. Let's do a search with more than one term. How about internet addiction and therapy? Pick keyword from the drop-down box. It's always best to start with the keyword search. Therapy might also be called treatment. Notice that I put an or in between therapy and treatment. These are terms that mean close to the same thing. They are roughly synonyms, or your like terms are your synonyms. The computer will then combine internet addiction and therapy and treatment, giving you records that contain both. Click on Search. Again, if you're not sure if the article is useful to you, click on the title and open it up and read it. You may have to scroll down the article to get to the section on treatment. If you like that article, save it. Continue to read, evaluate, and save the articles that are useful to you. Go back to saved articles and email. Send. Remove all. What if you're not sure what to call the topic you're searching? Go back to Advanced Search and try a subject guide search. Let's say you're doing a paper on hybrid cars, cars that run on both gas and electricity. Notice that the database makes suggestions for you. Hybrid cars are called hybrid vehicles in this database. Hybrid vehicles could include other types of vehicles like trucks or motorcycles, and you would have missed those if you typed in hybrid cars. Click on hybrid vehicles. The database will also give you suggestions for related subjects, but for now let's stick with hybrid vehicles. You can see that hybrid vehicles may be in a discussion of energy efficiency, electric vehicles, energy policy, or even hybrid transportation. Choose your articles. Go to Saved Articles and Email. This is a very basic introduction to the Gale Virtual Reference Library. There are many more features to this powerful and important database. Most databases have a help option you can click on if you want to learn more on your own. Have fun experimenting. Librarians are eager to help via email, phone, or in person. Thank you for watching, and remember, with great library power comes great responsibility.